Got ourselves a 4v4. Dark Elves, Slaanesh, Grand Cathay, and Nurgle versus Warriors of Chaos, High Elves, Lizardmen, and Skaven. I can't begin to make sense of these teams, lore-wise, so I won't. Slaanesh, Nurgle, and Dark Elves I could kind of see, but I don't know why Grand Cathay's in there. Warriors of Chaos, High Elves, Lizardmen, and Skaven, that doesn't make any sense. The only things that work together in there would be High Elves and Lizardmen. It is a 4v4. It looks like Ultra Funds on a medium-sized map. Alright, for the Warriors of Chaos, we have a bunch of Hell Striders with Hell Scourges, Marauder Horsemen of Slaanesh, the Sibilant Slaughtercade, Chaos Knights of Slaanesh with Lances, and then a Shadows Caster, and a Chaos Lord of Slaanesh. Front line of Chosen and Mirror Guard over there. Nurgle brought a whole bunch of Exalted Plague Bearers, Plague Toads, Plague Ogres. Nurglings on the front. Who's their lord? We have a Plague Ridden of Death and Epidemius. Tallyman himself. So Chaos Fears as well. For the Dark Elves, we have Rakarth and a Chariot Corps. A bunch of Cold One Chariots, Explosive Squigs, Shades, more Chariots, Cold One Chariots and Scourge Runners, Sorcerers of Dark with Blade Wind, and then Harpies. What's the last army here? Oh yeah, Cathay. Cathay with the Compass Corps. We have a Celestial Dragon Guard all over the damn place, and then we have 3 Woojing War Compasses, a 4th one that has an Astromancer mounted on it, the Jade Drum, a Jet Lion, Gate Master, and a Celestial General in the sky. That's freaking wild. Alright, send it. On the other side for the Skaven, we have a mass vanguard of Eshin units, Triads and Gutter Runners currently in the fight of their lives against the Slaaneshi Lizard Newts. Other than that, High Elves brought some heavy cav in the form of Silver Helms, Silver and Guard frontline, Sisters of Averlorn, backline guarding some Umbral Tide hunting packs. We have the Omen of Assyrian, Princess, and then a Heavens Caster with Chain Lightning, Curse of the Midnight Wind. Where's the rest of the Skaven army? Oh, more Vanguard. Fuck ton of Death Runners, Gutter Runners, more Triads, and then we have an Eshin Sorcerer, Deathmaster Snitch, and an Assassin. So Skaven went full Eshin Vanguard. These Chaos Helpers have Chaos Knights, Dragon Ogre Shaggoths, Chaos Warriors, Aspiring Champion, the Mirror Guard, Chosen Core with dual weapons, so just a bunch of Chaos Warriors and Chosen Core and stuff. Oh, and double Hell Cannon. Tracks. And then for the Lizardmen, Blessed Croxagores, Source Warriors, Nakai the Wanderer leading them out. Thunderous One, Ancient Stegodon. That feels like not enough funds. I guess there's 6 Chameleon Stalkers out there, so that's something. And a Skink Oracle with some healing. No healing. My Convergence in Whistle's Wild Farm. Bold. Alright, let's do it. This is gonna be chaos. Explosive Squigs are marching up. Gonna get them Skavens. Bam! Entire Death Runner taken out. Another Death Runner taken out by the Explosive Squigs. Now the Chariots are running through the Gutter Runners as the Skaven actually just retreat and try and get back to their little Skaven-y homes. Chameleon Stalker Vanguard needs to get into the fight soon. They will try, but we'll see how effective that is as this other Skaven Vanguard gets completely run over as well. The Skaven are off to a terrible start in this game. They did some damage on their way out, but it wasn't good. It was not good at all. Income Comets. Lots of Comets. As we can see, these Celestial Compasses are starting to fire them off. Wherever you see enemies, there will be Comets. Because every War Compass there has a bound Comet. Alright, Warriors of Chaos working really hard to keep those Hell Cannons online. They are peeling off some Chaos Furies of Nurgle. What is happening over here? This flank is going much better for the Skaven. They're still alive, which is a huge plus. Wasn't looking great for them before, but they're doing okay now as Rakarth is fighting Chameleon Stalkers all over the damn place. What is that? That is the Thunderous One that is charged straight in. The Celestial General's trying to chase him down while the Dune Dragons also fight him off. The War Compass is still trying to find their hold. What do they provide? Again, do they provide Elemental Mastery? Yeah, they do. So what's these guys' intensity is 160. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Elsewhere, the forces of Nurgle are starting to fall apart under the assault of the High Elves and the Omen of Assyrian flapping through them. Did get some Chaos Knights onto the back line of the High Elves, where it was desperately needed. And yeah, all these guys are finishing mopping up the Skaven and Silverhelms, but then they can run across this back line, take out a lot of archers and whatnot. The Nurgle front line is not doing particularly well. We still have Bloodrack Shrine. Still have a lot of chariots of the Dark Elves. They are taking increasing amounts of damage. Hell Cannons are back online for the red team, though. And the Thunderous one still getting hunted down. But a pretty bad go of things. Warriors of Chaos are moving in. I just saw a Pit of Shades cast somewhere. It looks like it's on some archers in the distance, but in comes another one of those bound spells. It is a Thunderbolt, as the weird compass blob of Cathay just chills in the pit, doing their very best. Left-hand fight seems to be going for the red side. Their front line is winning, and they seem to be defending their back line okay. Right side, we just lost a lord. I don't know who it was the lord of. It was not Grand Cathay. The Celestial General's over here. Might have been Ricarth. Might have been. Something is being cast here. The Celestial General is just forced off by Snickgen as an assassin, so that's going to be bad for the forces of Grand Cathay. And in come more comets. I would like to see a lot more comets because you have so many of them. Yes, this is what we wanted. The skies themselves descend. You love to see it. And just don't stop. Alright, lots of big damage over there. Green team is slightly ahead on the balance of power. As you can see, that flank overload finally came through. They rolled through a whole bunch of high elf archers. Now they're getting onto these chameleon skinks. They're dealing with all that. And Chaos has strangely kept a staggering amount of their mobility off the battlefield. They're just protecting their hell cannons instead of like dealing with the enemy forces or countering the other charge. They could have protected the High Elves, actually. The High Elves and the chameleon skinks allowed them to keep shooting if they had been over there to counter that charge. I did see an Infernal Gateway over here kill off some of the Celestial Dragon Guard or whatnot, but the Thunderbolts from the bound chariots is just a lot, as these Chaos Warriors are just getting worked through right now. Go, Lightning Bolts, go! Nakai and Village are chilling, they are fine. Skink Oracle's nearby, too. These Dragon Ogres and the Chaos Knights are doing everything they can to peel the Harpies off of the Hell Cannons, keep those guys online. I am curious if that is worth it. But we'll see. Green team is taking an increasing lead on the balance of power. Celestial General down to 600 HP, but he's gonna fight that lion. He doesn't give a shit. He'll never give in. Harmonic Convergence brings him up to 109 and 74 for melee stats. That is insane. There's a Curse of the Midnight Wind. No melee attack for you. Doesn't manage to hit the Celestial General. Can it fire in close range? Because if it can actually kill him. But he's struggling to get too many good hits off, honestly. I don't know what's taking him so long, but he's getting there. Just has a low weapon strength, I suppose. The drums of Cathay beat on, while Nakai fights a jet line, punches it in the nose. You love Nakai's his thingies, his animations. His animations are beautiful. Snitch and the Skaven boys hunting down the Bloodrack Shrine. Currently Shadow and the Blade DLCing it up over here, while more spells come in, but from who? It is a Blade Wind from the Dark Elves to chew through some Grand Cathay Celestial Dragon Guard. We're going nowhere fast. Not Cathay. Warriors of Chaos still have a lot of mobility. Dragon Ogre Shaggoths are stuck fighting these randoms. Chosen of Slanesh and Exalted Plaguebearers that were left over. Looks like they're going to go for the Shades, which they definitely should stop those Shades from firing. Other Gutter Runner's going to keep kiting it out. Trying to figure out why the balance of power looks so bad for the red side. It feels like both sides are extremely depleted. Missile Mirror. Ooh, I'm super curious about this. Missile Mirror from the Jet Lion. Ozzy shoots himself in the face. Shoot again, shoot again, shoot again. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. You won't, coward. 3, 2, 1. Missile Mirror's wearing off. Ah, he didn't shoot fast enough. He almost killed himself off there. As the Kai and the High Elf Princess both try and take out that Jet Lion so he doesn't do that ever again. Still an awful lot of war compasses. Are the war compasses what's holding up the balance of power? Because the Shaggoths are kind of catching these Marauder Horsemen of Slaanesh. I'm not so sure that, like, the blue team is really up that much. You have some Shades, I guess, which the Shades somehow survived the attack of all those Chaos Knights. Sniction as an assassin are still trying to fight against the Bloodrack Shrine, but currently these Mirror Guard are stuck in an infinite vortex of pain and doom. Not that it did any damage, but it is an infinite vortex of pain and doom. Skink Oracle is finally routing for the red team. Astromancer is facing Nakai and losing badly. But we do need a lot more damage on these Cathay corpse carts, essentially. Otherwise, they're just going to lose on army losses. This Snitch is in deep. He does have his spinny spin, so he could use that to clear out the Mirror Guard pretty easily. I don't know if he has it off cooldown. I don't know if this Skaven even know he's there. Princess is routing, Skink Oracle is routing, Nakai is routing. Village is still in it, surrounded by more Dune Dragons. Oh, poor Curseling. If you have another of those Infernal Gateways, you can save yourself, but it's a tall task. And the Omen of Assyrian's trying to get some stuff done. We still have 2 full health Dragon Ogre Shaggoths. Most of the Chaos Knights are dead. The Hell Cannons are offline. Looks like army losses will be coming soon. Village is going to try and free himself with another Infernal Gateway. And then a Blade Wind from the Dark Elves. All in on saving Village from the Dune Dragons. That's just pure madness. They barely survived that somehow. Okay. Army losses is going to take the Forces of Evil, though. Just as they're starting to get it back together. Damn. Those war drums. Exploding Squigs did fine. Oof, especially that one. 1300 value. I don't think going through all the values is particularly smart. I will say Sipa's Chariots all got a lot of value. So did his Shades. Epidemius I missed entirely. I'm guessing he's the one that died closer to the start, right in that pile-up. Plague Ogres existed somewhere on a gigantic battlefield, so I have no idea. Dune Dragons did pretty well overall. Olaf, I didn't notice Slaanesh as much. I guess I noticed their cavalry sweeping the back line in the late game. Yeah, I guess I noticed that. On the other side, I noticed Village doing a lot of stuff. Otherwise, his heavy infantry got completely bodied by the war compasses, and then his cavalry played it very, very overly safe, just protecting the Hell Cannons instead of protecting the High Elf Archers on his team. Nurgle's PA, one of his flanks got crushed instantly. The other one did better. Death Runners got nothing accomplished, unfortunately for them. They all just got wrecked. Gutter Runners also had a steep task, so it was just Ashen Triads and then the Hero Corps. For Jepadu, Nakai did pretty well. Skink Oracle did okay. Chameleon Stalkers did terribly, considering their triple gold chevron. Okay, yeah, the Lizardmen. Lizardmen had a very tough time. They did not contribute a lot, unfortunately. And for the High Elves, their front line was winning for quite a while. Swordmasters did very well. Triple Sisters of Avalorn did not... Ooh, they didn't get any value. I felt like they had a decent amount of time to shoot before getting shot down, but I guess they just didn't have anything good to shoot at. I don't know. GG, lads. Roar. Subscribe, yes, yes.